like a paranoid looking over my path. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the bass inside is right beneath my skin.
Hey guys, how's it going today? KDUBZ here, bringing another Wi-Fi battle. Now for today's comment question today, we're continuing on with the tiers with what is your favorite OU Pokemon. My favorite OU Pokemon is the Gyarados, being that this thing can be running as a bulky set with a substitute and Dragon Dance, and it can do a lot of damage, especially if it has the Moxie ability. Now it also has Intimidate, which can help set up against physical attackers, and that can be a really big threat for Gyarados. So, what is your favorite OU Pokemon? Please comment below. Anyways, today's battle I got a UU match against YellowSwellow, one of my best friends. Great guy, check him out, link will be in the description. Anyways, I'm using the UU team that we showed to you guys on the last video upload on Wednesday, fresh case, UU team. If you guys really want to check that out, link will be in the description, also on the bottom right of this video. Anyways, on his side of the match, he got a Sand team, and that can be a really big threat in UU because Stoutland can be really fast and can do a lot of damage. Now he got some bulky guys such as Roserade and Malosix, so I'm going to take care of those. If Raikou is the choice card, I'm going to have a big problem because I can't really outspeed that thing too much, or Azelf maybe can do some speed type and stuff. Golurk with a substitute and mostly sub punish set, that's going to be a big threat. Anyways, I'm going to decide to lead off with Crobat because I really want to see what he's going to lead us off into. He's mostly going to lead with Hippopotas just to set up the sand and then render my Morning Sun useless, and also be able to set up the permanent weather, which I don't have anything to counter against. So anyways, let's get on with the match. He's going to lead off with his Hippopotas, as I do lead off with my Choice Banded Crobat. This thing is a complete monster, as you guys can see throughout this game. And I definitely don't want to stand against Hippopotas, so I'm going to go with the U-turn first turn, get some switch initiative, and see what he's going to do. And I think he's mostly going to go with the Stealth Rocks, knowing that he doesn't want to really attack me first turn. So that's exactly what he does as I switch it into my Roserade. Now I'm going to easily turn out with the Giga Drain, so I'm going to go over the Spikes here, knowing that it'll most likely switch. He's using his guns, the Roserade, predicting my Giga Drain or whatever move he goes for, because he is mostly especially defensive, as most Roserades are anyway. Now I'm free to set up hazards, he's free to set up hazards, and we're going to have a little hazard war here. But I don't want that too early in the game, so I'm going to switch out right into my blue boy, the Azelf. This is actually especially Azelf. He probably thinks it's physical because I brought it in against a Roserade, and Roserades are most likely especially defensive anyway, as I said before. So he's going to have to switch out here. He's going to predict me to go for Zen Headbutt most likely, and go right into his Hippopotas. Little did you know, I am special, so I'm going to go for this Choice Scarf Psychic. That is stabbed to do a buttload of damage, but unfortunately for me, I don't manage to kill off this thing. Now he knows that I'm locked into it now. He's going to go right into his Scotland, the Milotic, as I do go for another Psychic. Now, I'm going to have to switch out here knowing that it can't even do that much damage anyway, and my Azelf and Crobat, you guys do know throughout this team, is very important to my team. Anyways, I'm going to switch out into my Roserade again, knowing that I can basically wall all day, every day. He's going to go for Recover, which is pretty good because now you can get all that HP back and won't have to be threatened with making a wrong prediction or something. Now, I'm going to keep going with Spikes. There's really no reason for me not to go for Giga Drain or anything, because it's so early in the match that he's probably going to switch out predicting me go for it. But I'm actually going to fool him. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain right now, thinking that he'll probably predicting me go for Spikes, and I do manage to get some HP off of him. Now he's going to go Ice Beam to counter my Giga Drain. That's about the same amount of damage as I recovered, but that doesn't really matter anyway because I can keep going for Giga Drains all day long, and he knows that. And this is going to be a situation for him, because if he decides to switch out here, he's going to go right into his Roserade most likely, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with another Giga Drain just to make the safe play, but unfortunately for me, he does ×4 resist that with the Roserade, and I don't manage to get barely any HP off, probably even less than Sandstorm damage. That is crazy little. Anyways, I'm going to set up Spikes now. He's going to probably start setting up Spikes, and we're just going to have a little hazard war here. Unfortunately for me, I don't have the Stealth Rocks up, and he does, so he's going to end up having the hazard advantage at the end of this little stalling war here. I'm going to go over my third layer of Spikes. I presume this is probably my third layer. If he does go over the Hidden Power, I'm predicting most likely to be Fire, because that's what most of them do carry, if they do carry Hidden Power. But Anyways, I'm gonna have to switch out here because I think I'm pretty much done setting up my hazards. And yes, and that's exactly what I do. I'm gonna go right into my Sunny the Arcanine. Not want to take too much hazard damage, as he's probably gonna set up more spikes or something. So that's definitely want to threaten more out. He's going over a spike. I think that's his own either second or third layer. Then that's really dangerous because with the Starters and everything, Arcanine is definitely going to be very, very hurt. He's just switch out here knowing the obvious Flare Blitz is coming. But he's going to go right into his Hippopotas in case I went for the close combat, which I do go over here because I was predicting him to go to my low tick. Good play for him. He just bringing his Hippopotas as death fodder. Now he's going to bring his Golurk here. I definitely don't want this thing to be poning my Arcanine. I can probably use my Arcanine for later. So I'm bringing the MVP of this match, the Swampert. Swampert is very, very powerful against the team, if you haven't noticed in the team preview. But Roserade is the perfect counter to this thing, so I'm going to have to watch out for that. Hopefully I can pull off a pretty good prediction against this Roserade. Now you can go right into his Roserade here, and I actually make a pretty great play. Gonna go for the Avalanche. That is crazy prediction there, but it doesn't kill. I was like, oh my goodness, how did it not kill? But luckily for me, his own Sandstorm killed himself, and that is great. Now I did, for sole purpose, going for the Avalanche third because knowing that I can hit the Golurk, also for super effective damage, so how does save his play? Now he's gonna go right into my low tech, thinking that I'm choice banded, but no, I am the leftover set. He probably did see our leftovers already. I don't know exactly why he did that. Maybe to stall me out a little, but it's not going to be really working out for him because I'm going to keep going for leftovers. There's really no point. Now I'm going to have to switch out here. I just want to get some more switch initiative, get some more advantages on him. And I'm going to bring in my Roserade here. Unfortunately, I forgot about all those hazards, and I do manage to sacrifice my Roserade. He does go over the Skull here, trying to burn my Swampert, but I did leave my Roserade in as death fodder. I'm going to bring in my Crobat now. It is choice banded. It's going to do crazy amount of damage with this Brave Bird. My low tick is definitely going to be a big threat, so I want to hit this down as soon as possible, and luckily for me, Brave Bird does take it out. I do take some minor recoil from this thing, and I'm pretty much kind of stuck here. I really just don't really want to sacrifice my Crobat too early, but at the same time, Crobat is pretty much on pretty low HP. I'm going to switch out right back into my Swampert, knowing that I can fully wall a substitute Calm Mind Raikou, or if it's Choice Scarf or anything, and he does show me as a substitute, so most likely it is substitute Calm Mind set. Now that thing has Thunderbolt and Hidden Power Ice most likely, so I know my Swampert is pretty much really safe against him. I'm gonna go for Earthquakes now, as he does decide to go for the Hidden Power Ice most likely. They don't carry Grass. If it's Grass, it would just wreck my Swampert all day. But I'm gonna go for Earthquake now. Easily gonna break out the sub. Super effective stab. Swampert. Come on, you can't. There's no way you will be surviving that. Anyways, he's just gonna keep going for Hidden Powers. Actually, he's gonna switch out. I'm very sorry, but he's gonna switch out right into a Terrahu, the Golurk. I'm just gonna go for another Earthquake, not wanting to over predict, but I do manage to just kill off with an Earthquake, being a solo HP, and that Swampert is just a freaking monster. Can't handle this thing. Don't even try. And he's gonna go right into his Winter Coat, the Stoutland. Is gonna go for the Frustration here, and easily gonna kill my Swampert here from that amount of HP because Stoutlands are most likely very powerful and very fast. Now I'm gonna bring in my Registeel here, and he decides to forfeit because he thinks that he can't really do anything against me anymore. Registeel would have demolished the Stoutland, and if he did bring in Raikou, I can go for the Azelf. I have many other stuff to it, like Crobat and other stuff, so that's why he kind of forfeited there, knowing that he can't really do anything. Anyways, please remember to enter the comment question today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to check out my opponent's channel. Leave a like on this video, and I'll see you guys later. This is KDUBZ here, saying peace.